Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and we're continuing our playthrough of Fields of Fire by GMT Games, and this is the turn 2 of the redo of the Trevieres offensive. So first thing we'll do over here on our card is we're going to move that up to turn number 2, and now we're going to send our see what we get for, see if we have a battalion headquarters contacts us for anything, and they do. Okay, so that's what the little radio there is. So our headquarters has reached out to us. So now we draw an action card to see what our event is, and our action card is on number 9. Okay, and our event is Ammo Resupply. Place 4 of any one type of ammo on any card of your choice on row 1. All right. So I get to pick some ammo. And I think, what do I want there? Let me take a look and see what I can find. Okay, so the ammo that I chose was for the 2 light machine gun teams, so I gave each of them 2 extra cans of ammo, and so instead of having 4, now they have 6 each. So that's the way I distributed that while they're still down here in row 1. So instead of having to cart that somewhere, I just went ahead and gave it to them. All right, so now we go to our order phase. See what our company headquarters. They get 4 minus 1 because they're 3, and we have contacts, so we don't get that bonus. So he gets 3 orders. So the company headquarters, he had 1 saved order. So that now gives him 4 orders. He's going to spend 3 of them with the 3 platoons. So 1st and 2nd platoon will be activated, and 3rd platoon will be activated. And then that leaves him with 1 order, and I think we'll save that order at this point. So he has 1 order left. All right, so let's start here with 1st platoon. We need to activate their orders. And they get 4 minus 1 is 3, so they get 3 orders. They didn't have any, so their 1st platoon has 3 orders. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to send this depleted 3rd squad, 1st platoon over to the farm. So that's the first place that we're going there with them. And that's 1 order. And I think I need to, man, I so much want to send him some fire support to start hitting that machine gun team. You know, the risk is, are we going to run into another engagement over here and get ourselves in trouble? But I really need to put fire on them. I'm going to order that artillery forward observer also. Nope, not from the 1st platoon. 1st sergeant can take care of that. Okay, 1st platoon is going to stop right there. They'll have 2 orders left. All right, now we draw for the 2nd platoon orders. Whoa, they get 6. Which is 5. They didn't have any saved, so they now have 5 orders. Okay, 2nd platoon. Now, they're going to send, see, he's under fire from that machine gun. They're going to send this depleted squad and the light machine gun team, that's 2 orders, up here to the woods. Okay, that's 2 orders, gets him down to 3. And I think we're going to stay right there with that. So 2nd platoon has 3 orders left, saved. That's the max he can save. Now we pull for 3rd platoon. 3rd platoon gets 4, which is 3. and they had 3 saved, so they're now at 6. So 3rd platoon, what to do, right? He is covered there. Oh, let's see. I got to put my exposed markers on here and here. Okay. Man, I so much want to move them guys up there, but I'm really not feeling it yet. He's going to have another artillery barrage, possibly. And he doesn't have cover yet. That means 3rd platoon's going to give up all these orders. But, man, I don't want to go there because of that heavy machine gun fire. That's devastating. I don't want to come here until that mortar barrage is over. Then I can get up in there. So I think we're just going to not take any orders and go ahead and sit on these orders with 3rd platoon. He's just not going to move these guys yet. We got to get through this barrage. Okay, that's it for the platoon moves. Now we do our staff impulse. So the 1st sergeant and the XO both gain an order. So they had 1 saved. And so I think the 1st sergeant is going to spend an order. And he's going to send the FO up here to the farmhouse. And he's going to spend his 2nd order, and he's going to go with them. So the 1st sergeant's moving up and see if he can't help keep control of what's going on up here. Okay, that's all his orders. The XO is here, and he's not doing anything, so he's going to save his. He has 2 orders saved. Okay. All right, a little risk here at the farmhouse, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what we can do here. All right, we get a general initiative impulse. Our general initiative, hey, it's 3 orders. That's not bad. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to hunt for cover here. 3rd squad, 1st platoon. You're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Found it. Cover. Okay. Now, for cover, this is urban. So we get to draw on a 1 to 5. 1, 2, or 3 is a strong building. 4 and 5 are just regular cover. So on our 5, we have 2. It's a strong building. That's great. So these guys got into this cover here. And we're exposed. Okay, I still have 2 orders left. I'm going to order the FO and the 1st sergeant are all going to take those orders and move into this building. So all these guys, I know they're grouped together, but they're in that building, and that's what I wanted right there, to give us some cover. And it's a nice, strong building. We needed that. Okay, that's it for my general initiative. Now we check for German. Oh, they got a headquarters order also. Okay, so we draw. We reshuffle as soon as I find out what this draw is. It's a 9. 9 is a counterattack. Dang, already. Well, I don't have too many guys too far up. Place a random PC marker on every U.S. occupied card. There's 1. Two. Man, can't believe it. 3. Just get going here. 4. Okay. So I hadn't made any penetration up there yet. So this is going to be our potential contacts here. Okay, when these guys moved up here, they automatically see him, so they can fire. This squad right here, they can fire. It's 2 different directions. And I'm going to get a chance to call for fire also. Here from my battalion FO. He gets crossfire because it's 2 different directions. And we have, oops, small arms fire here. But over here we have, I sent that machine gun team, and they're going to get automatic weapons fire. So we got lots of things happening here towards that machine gun team and that squad that's sitting up there. All right. Okay, now we have to do enemy activity check segment. Okay, so this is where we find out if the enemy is going to do what they're going to be doing. Oh, I have to shuffle my deck. I pulled that. Shuffle deck card. Let me shuffle the deck. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have enemy activity. So we have 2. We have our spotter, who hasn't been seen yet, and we have the machine gun team and the infantry squad that we have to check. So we have both of them there. And they are not on the same card. They have a automatic weapon with the arrows on it. With an out of ammo, no. Not under fire. They are under fire. Not under fire. Under fire but not under cover. Nope, they're under cover. Under fire from a different direction than its own PDF. That is the case right there. So a 1 to 4, we draw 4 cards. A 1 is no action, a 2 is a grenade attacker concentrate fire, and a 3 and 4 is a shift their primary direction to the direction of incoming fire. Okay, so we draw, and we said this was on a 4, and they get a 2. And a 2 is grenade attack. Nobody in the same square with them, so it becomes, they attempt concentrate fire. So they're going to try to concentrate this fire. And so we have to look that up and see how many cards they draw. Okay, so on the table for combat actions, concentrate fire, and they get 2 cards, and they are a line unit, so no modifier to it. So there it is. They got concentrate fire. So you draw the second card. Okay, so they concentrated their fire this time. Also right there on that fire team. So, great. Just keep after it here. Getting some activity now. Okay, now we have to check the enemy, the spotter, and he has his own set of rules about what he does when he's under, gets to this point. So the spotter will call for another fire mission here where he was already firing. That one hasn't gone away yet. The barrage that they were firing. Okay, update fire missions, remove existing. Okay, so we have to find out if he gets his fire mission, and for An artillery spotter, he draws 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Ah, he got the fire mission. Right there it is, the last card. Okay, so this one came off the board, and now this one is now not pending. It's going to be incoming. So we have incoming there. All right, and then evaluate potential contact markers. Okay, so we flip all these over where they're at. So that's a C. So we have 2 C's there. A C, a B, and a B. Thank goodness, no A's. That's something anyway. Okay, so the first things we do is we now start checking for contacts. So we have 2 B's that we have to check. So 1 and 2 out of 2. So it's number 1. So this is the first one we evaluate. We're still under engaged on a B. They draw 3 cards. 1, 2, there's contact. 3. Okay, so we have contact on this one. So now we check for potential contact on B is 7. And a 7 is defensive position number 9. Right. Number 9, defensive position. Volume of fire, yes. Spotted, no. On adjacent cards, and it's 2 squads. Okay. So I just need to check the adjacent, the 2 adjacent cards. Okay, so I just picked up on something here that I should have that I should have seen before, and that is that these 2 should have been put on adjacent cards. So they shouldn't have been put on the same card. So before we get to any fire from them, we've got to fix this. And it's going to affect a little bit. So because I don't know which way they should have gone, we're going to draw a choice of 2. So the platoon is, or the squad is 1, and the heavy machine gun is 2. And that's a 1. So the squad is the one that's going to move. We'll leave the heavy machine gun where it's at because he's been firing there anyway. And the squad needs to go to one of these 2. So 1 to the hedgerow and 2 to the woods. And it's a 1. So we put him over here in the hedgerow. He gets foxholes. So that's where he's positioned at. And that changes some of what we're doing here. Because he is going to get a primary direction of fire here, this way. In the meantime, I'm firing at that. I still have my fire going there and there, which gives me that crossfire because I want to knock that heavy machine gun out first. But he is active here now, and he is a automatic weapon. So the volume of fire will be that. Okay. So I just wanted to fix that because now we have to do the same thing. We're going to place 2 squads, and we have to draw for their placement, and they're going to go on adjacent cards at max line of sight. And I have to see how that works. Okay, so I'm looking at this contact, and with these defensive position, it's 2 squads that you draw, but they have to go on adjacent cards. And the problem is the only card that's available is this card. So he can't be on this, they can't be adjacent because you already have a force here, and they can't go here because there's already the spotter there. So they can't be on these 2. Okay, so what that means is that we have to draw again for the contact, because that contact, you can't make the placement. So again, we draw, and it is an 8. And on placement B, an 8 is 11 strong point. So let's see what that gives us. Strong point, yes, no, on adjacent cards. Again, I can't do the strong point because it's the adjacent cards again. We'll draw another one. Okay, we get a 3. A 3, unfortunately, oops, better look on this first. Yes, a 3 is mines plus a machine gun. All right, I think that's bad news because mines and the machine gun are going to go on our card right here. And that is number 6. Mines plus heavy machine gun nest. Under foxholes. Okay. So I just need to check to see how to place this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so again, if I interpret this right, because there's a volume of fire coming into this hex, the mines are supposed to go into the same hex with the heavy machine gun team, but they can't go there. So again, we have to draw for another force marker because that one's can't be used there. So we'll draw another one. We're going to find one yet. Number 4. Contact B. A light machine gun nest. Number 7. Let's see where he's at. Yes, on the same card. Light machine gun team under foxholes. Okay. So now we draw first placement, even though it said like that, because if it says per package table, then he'll go on the same card. So we draw 10. It's number 8 for unit placement, left front. He can't do left front. We draw again and that's a number 8. It's the same thing. We draw again. We're going to reshuffle after this draw. And it's a 9. It's right front. He can't go right front. We know that the only place he can go is straight ahead or on the same card. So that's what we're trying to determine here. But we got to keep drawing until we get it. So I'm shuffling here real quick. So this one got a little messy for us. Okay, he gets a 7, and a 7 is left front, can't go there. And he gets a 2, and a 2 is per the package table. So he goes on this card. So we're going to place a light machine gun team there. So he's placed. Oh, he can't go on the same card. The only place he can go is here. I don't even need to draw anymore. I keep drawing, and I'm just finally, he can't go on that card because of that. He goes here, and he's going to have fire right here. So we're definitely now in crossfire here. So we got all kinds of bad stuff happening to those guys. He goes, let's see, he was under foxholes, and he's not spotted. Okay, under foxholes, we'll flip this over, and he is not spotted yet. All right, finally, I think I got that right. Okay. Pretty sure after reading everything, you know, that's the way you gotta make them fit. Okay, we still got to do another contact here. We're still engaged, so we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Thank goodness. That one's gone. He's already in enough shape. Now I have 3 C's, so we'll go 1, 2, 3 like this. And it's going to be 3. So it'll be this one here in the woods. We're engaged, so he gets 2 cards. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. Okay, that one's gone. That's good. Okay, now we've got to draw between the 2. It doesn't really matter because they're on the same card. So we'll just take this one. We get 2 cards, nothing, nothing. That one's cleared. Okay, now we're back to the normal one. Reshuffle after this. 1, 2, nothing. Holy cow. I avoided a disaster with that counterattack. Okay, so we got to reshuffle again. I'll be right back. Okay, the other thing I had to do was I had called for fire. I need to see if if I'm gonna get my fire mission or not. This is my FO. He gets 2 cards for his fire mission. So he's gonna draw 2. Nope. Yes. Okay, so that becomes a fire mission now. All right, that's even better. We're getting somewhere, I think. Okay. All right, we've done all our potentials, so now we do our combat effects, our combats. Okay, so let's see if we can sort this mess out now a little bit. I think I fixed all the board here while we were playing. So now we just do our all our fire here. I think I'll work, I don't know which way to work, right to left. So he has a fire mission. This is the German observer. He actually has a second mission coming in. That's going to be his second fire mission. And this will be his last, and then he's going to get off the board, which will clear this, finally get me where I can do something up there on that hill maybe. Okay, so we have fire mission here. And we know that fire's coming in. So this is, he is a -4. It's over the top, so it's +1. That's -3. I'm pinned, so I'm +1. That's -2. So we check -2, and it's a hit. And the hit is a casualty. So the paralyzed team became a casualty. All right, so there they are. So that's the end of that group. The artillery spotter did his job and took out my fire team. And that was from 1st Squad, 3rd Platoon. So 1st Squad, 3rd Platoon. Assault team is a casualty. All right. That's that one. Now we have fire here. This is automatic fire, and we crossfire from the heavy machine gun. So we use that fire onto this assault team here. All right, so we have +2 for the woods. +1 because I'm pinned, that's +3. +1 for the covers, +4. -1 for concentrated fire, +3. -3 for the heavy weapon, 0. -1 for the crossfire. So we're at a -1. -1 is a hit. And the hit is casualty paralyzed. So they take the casualty here. And so, again, that takes care of another group here. So, took some hits here. So that's the fire team from First Squad, 2nd Platoon. 1st Squad, 2nd Platoon, they went from to casualty. They were paralyzed and went to casualty. Okay. That's that fire. Now we have here, we don't have any fire on me. Let's see, I didn't have any fire here. Let's see. They were pinned, they're not spotted, they couldn't see them, they couldn't fire at them. Yeah. So I have here crossfire because I have fire coming both directions. So we'll go ahead and do this one. So I have incoming artillery fire. And so he's a +1 and a +1 for the foxholes is +2. My incoming fire support for my HE modifier is -5. So right now they're at -3. So I have a -3 on them. So we have -3. And it is pinned. Well, I pinned him. Okay, that's something. This is 3rd Squad, 1st Platoon. 1st Platoon. Damn, man, I had him. Damn it. 3rd Squad, 1st Platoon. He took a, what was that? Paralyzed.